Si ulituambia hapa vile ulipiga wezi, ukawapiga wezi mpaka ati guys mimi nilipiga wezi baadaye. Ngoja niwaambie, nilipiga wezi baadaye niliwapiga. Niliwapiga wote. Mimi niliwapiga wote. Kuja hapo hivyo. Niliwapiga wote. Niliwapiga mangumi sana hapo mpaka or the authority to talk about my mental health or mental illness or to need to take myself out of a space when it's not good for me, and I've accepted and I know when to fight, when not to fight, when to continue, when to engage or not to engage, when to disengage, when not to empower or disempower. I am at that place, and that comes with something called intellect. So my mental health is not anybody's business. It's mine. It's my purpose and I serve it. And I take care of myself. So an outsider cannot come and tell me when it's enough for me. It's me. Kama ni vita, Diana Ross anaweza piga vita mpaka 2030 without ceasing. And I cannot get tired. That is who I am. Tumeelewana. As long as you cannot present facts, my friend, mimi am always ready. Vita niko ready saa yote. Tumeelewana. Na wale wenye wanafungua midomo zao wakisema ati ule hakulala, wewe saa ile siku analala ulikuwa unafanya nini? Ulikuwa unaniona aje sijalala? Saa ile unasema sijalala, wewe ulikuwa wapi? Si hata wewe uko umelala. Kwa hivyo sisi wote hatukulala. Na nani alikwambia watu wakiwa vita wanalala? Ukiwa kwa vita haulali, my friend, you don't sleep when you are at war. When you are at war, you don't sleep. You are constantly awake. You be waiting and watching for the enemy so you can crush the enemy. Mnasikia? That is what usually happens. Sawa. And now, with that being said, I need to address something here. And I'm responding, by the way, because it's important. Because I do not like when people make up lies about me. Now, I'm going to address TikTok drama directly. And this is gonna be the last thing I'm telling you. TikTok drama. First of all, guys, let me tell you, there is no business that TikTok drama has in Gilgil. Hana. Kama ako nayo, I'm daring her, alete permit waonyeshe. Hata serial number waonyeshe. Ya liquor license. She has no business. She never opened a business at all. None whatsoever. Sawa. Let me make that clear because it's important for the people that raised money. Watu wangu ambao walimpatia pesa. I'm sorry to break that news to you. She never opened any business, Hannah. And that's just the truth. There is no liquor license under Vena Chelagat. Hakuna. Not even under her sister's name. None whatsoever. Tumelewana. And there is no aunt of hers that died. Sawa. I'm making that clear so that the people who might think na mwenye nataka nimpatie evidence kwa my supporters wakuje na watumia. Hakuna hata moja. Sawa. That is work that I did. Now, let me tell you TikTok drama. I have heard that you've gone live to say that kitu kikufanyikia ni Diana Ross. My friend, stop pretending na mimi hautanitumia kama mboka. Umesikia? You cannot use me as mboka. Take responsibility for the lies that you sold people on TikTok and you deal with your shit. Ati unajifanya ati umeenda kuchukua obi. Unachukulia nani obi? Badala uchukulie wanaume wenye wanakuachanga huko kwa mitaro obi. Mimi unanichukulia obi? Like mimi niko USA. Unanichukulia obi kwa nini? What for? I gave you money. I have simply told you that stop parading yourself and lying ati unajifanya ati sijui mental illness na sijui zaga zenye unaletanga hapa ati the fact that you are mentally ill does not make you or give you the power to come here and use your mental illness to manipulate people. Umesikia? Hata mimi TD niko na mental illness. Nimekuambia. Na mimi najilinda. I'm taking care of myself. So I've said it again. Tell your people wenye wamekuzunguka, umesikia? Wakupeleke, you get the help that you need. Wacha kufuatana na mimi. Wacha kujaribu kugain sympathy ndio upate pesa. I know right now unatafuta pesa. Unataka kutumia jina ya Diana. Ati Diana ati sijui ati sijui kitu ikinifanyikia. My friend, Don't try to use me as mboka. Don't. Kama ulisha kunywa pesa, ukilala kwa mitaro, it's okay. Sawa, nasikia ati unasema ilikuwa ni gift. Gift ulikunywa ukamaliza. That's your business. Sawa, na nimekuomba tafadhali usiende ukajipige ngumi ama ujipige kichwa kwa ukuta uletee watu kwa TikTok. Tafadhali, don't go and hit your head kwa ukuta. Ukuje uletee watu kwa TikTok. Ati walafu uanze kujifanya ati ulikuwa umefuatwa na watu. Musiende mkapange wakora wakupige makofi uko kwa kona kama umelewa. Ukuje uletee watu eti umepigwa ati unafuatwa na watu. You will not succeed this time. Oh, you will not. None of you is going to use me for mboka. Sai nimerevuka kweli kweli. Hamtanitumia kama mboka hapa. Hi planets, how are you doing my love? Umesikia? So usiende ukajipige ngumi ama uende ukajikate mguu ama uende ukajifunge plaster kwa mguu kuja useme ati because that's what you're planning. Guys, the plan is ati watu waende wakajipige ama watu waende wakaburushe wakuje live wafungue live vile eti kuna watu wanamfuata. Umesikia? Hiyo ni mpango wanapanga the next one. Eti kuna watu wanamfuata, kuna watu wanamthreaten. Nimewaambia hapa. Mipango ilipangwa ili watu wakuje wafungue live waseme eti wanakuwa threatened. Ni vile nililetewa information before. Unasikia? So sahi ninawaomba usiwahi kujiumiza, uende ukajifunge plaster ama utafute boyfriend akupige kofi ukuje useme eti ulikuwa umetumiwa majambazi na Diana Ross. Chekesha. Haita work. Unasikia? If you have a drinking problem, take care of your problem. Go to rehab. It has nothing to do with me. If you have mental illness, get a therapist, get psychiatrist wakusaidie. It has nothing to do with me. Sawa sawa. Mimi kama ningetaka kukuangamiza, singekuwa nalipa bili ya watoto wako, madawa zako, singekuwa nakupeleka hospitali. Please take care of your issues. Don't drag me in your brokenness and your shit. Mimi utanitumia upate mchango. Najua ni mchango mnapanga. Hampati mchango na jina yangu. Haituhusu. Hainihusu. Sawa sawa. Moderator, block mwenye anakuja kuandika who we are addressing today. Block that person immediately. Thank you. Aende Shakahola mara moja hiyo. Sawa. So wenye wanapanga kuenda kupigwa mangumi ndio wakuje waseme eti amefuatwa, sijui waende wafunge miguu na magunia, waende wajikate sijui na mamawe. Mimi hainihusu. Kama mnataka kujipanga, mjikate, mkuje museme ni Diana Ross my friend. Hizo ukora tumezijua sasa. Simo. Wacha, yani madelulu. Ati mtu anaamka kwenda kuchukua OB na mimi in America. You must be stupid. Ati you are going to get an OB for a person in America. Mwenye amekuchangia 700,000. Kumbafu. Takataka. Tumia akili. Unasikia? Situmiki tena kwa TikTok mimi. Ni mara ya mwisho. No one is going to use me on TikTok again. Umesikia? Ati unaenda kuchukulia mtu mwenye aka America OB. Hala? Unachukulia mtu wa America OB na mtu mwenye alikuwa anakutwanga makofi ulishindwa kuchukulia OB. Na ako karibu na wewe. Ni mimi ndio utanichukulia OB. Koma. Unachukua OB kwa nini? Si ulituambia hapa vile ulipiga wezi, ukawapiga wezi mpaka ati guys mimi nilipiga wezi baadaye. Ngoja niwaambie, nilipiga wezi baadaye niliwapiga. Niliwapiga wote. Mimi niliwapiga wote. Kuja hapo hivyo. Niliwapiga wote. Niliwapiga mangumi sana hapo mpaka hata wacha niwaambie, shaona cheki, nikawapiga wote. Vile niliwapiga wote vile niliwapiga mangumi wote. Alafu polisi nikawapeleka wote kwa polisi. Alafu ngoja. Wale cheki nikwambie. Nikawapeleka wote. Alafu mapolisi. Wale watu wa military au military police wako hapo. Hao ndio walichukua. Alafu wote wakapata capital offense. Wote pamoja. Come on. Ati Unachukua OB kwa nini? Na ulikuwa na nguvu ya kuleta military ati alishika wezi kwa matanga. Chekesha. Jameni. Alipiga wezi mangumi, makonde aliwapiga wote kwa matanga, wezi watatu. Akapata simu tena, vile simu ilipo, alafu tena pia wote akawapeleka, wote wakachukuliwa, wakaingia tena kwa sijui capital offense. Kwanza waliuisha capital offense. Kwa capital offense. Wadawai. Unanichezea mimi. Ngoja tu. Capital offense. Yawa. Tulipatiwa nini? Nini sijapitia kwa hii TikTok, Diana? Guy. Woi, mtoto wa Joyce pumzika. Nini sijapitia kwa hii TikTok? What have I not pitied kwa hii TikTok? Kama ni uchi za wanawake, JB alijaza hivi kwa simu yangu. Kama ni sijui kulia, bu kuku. Papa mpaka mimi mwenyewe nikajifunza kusema bu. Na in 1.5 years nilikuwa natumiwa bu. Nikatuma 1.5 years nikatuma bu mara ngapi? Mara 3. Na Han mara 1. Juu sasa ningefanya aje? My friends, what could I do? Ilikuwa ni bu. Asubuhi, mchana, jioni. Bu, asubuhi, mchana, jioni. Paka nikashikwa na trauma ya bu. Guys, bu kila siku. I had to boo back. I did it 3 times in 1.5 years, guys. And I'm sorry, my friend. Because that's listen, sometimes when you have associations with some people, you get involved with them mpaka unaanza, yani nakwambia, wacheni niwaambie guys. I'm telling you, I've had to talk to my therapist and I'm telling you guys, don't think it's a joke. I have an appointment to talk. I'm talking to my therapist. I swear. Because man, I don't know how I put myself in that situation. Like with a person that is obsessed with women's bodies. Imagine mwanamke mwenzako anakutumia sijui leo akutumie sijui kuma ya sijui lioness, sijui akutumie kuma ya gifter na dildo ndani, mwingine sijui akutumie uchi ya mwanaume sijui ya kidinya nani kwa mkundu. Guys, I never even used to open these things. Naambiwa hii ni hii. I'm like, what the fuck? Yawa. Surviving la boob Mrs. Bububu. Gosh, I need therapy. And let me tell you, by the way, I just realized after talking to my therapist that it's important. There's something called separation trauma. Man, I'm going through it. I need therapy. Pole, I'll be at a good place, by the way. Si wadanganyi. I need it because the things that I have had to go through, the things that I had to consume. And then I had to lower my intellectual levels so that they are in a zuzu place. Imagine, guys, in 1.5 years, I had to be a zuzu. Duanzi. Guy, yani mpaka nilikuwa yani in a difficult place. It was so difficult for me. Yani mpaka nilijishusha bei kidogo. Yani nibidi nikakuwa duanzi kidogo. Yani mpaka sometimes I'm making some arguments and I feel scared. I question myself. Najipika kichwa nasema, what did I say? Is this me? Unaona? Yani mpaka nashangaa. Hii ni manene yani ate. Gosh, guys, this is a book I need to write. Surviving la bubu. Surviving bubu, the chronic bubu. Man, guys, I'm telling you. Listen, even my friends, I'm telling you, if you see the messages, my friends are writing me. Wenye walikuwa hata wasiwaoni, wamerudi wananiandikia, we are so glad you are in a good place now. We are so glad. Guys, let me tell you, I'm peaceful. I'm so happy. Na mimi sina mama mwenye mtu atatusi. Mamangu alishakufa. Hata ukitusi unatusi picha. Unasikia? Na watoto wangu, mnasema niliwatumia picha za watoto wangu. Watoto wangu nilituma mapicha because they are beautiful. And it's normal. If you send me your children, I would send you mine. And it's okay. My babies are beautiful. Ukitaka kuweka huko nje weka. Bwanangu alishakufa. Mimi hata nimeanza kutomba mabwana za watu. Sasa wewe ukiweka mtu mwenye alishakufa, si wewe unataka kuniharibia nyege? Hata wewe ukifikiria. Please do not interfere with my nyege. I am one woman that has extreme nyege and I believe in satisfying my nyege. Do not interfere with my nyege and my power of my nyege. Guys, please don't do that to me. Na waomba kwa sasa wenye wanataka kuweka picha za mume wangu, don't interfere with my nyege. Please, I want to deal with my nyege because it's in plenty. Unasikia? Niko na nyege mingi mpaka sijui nijifanye namna gani. Ni wasi wadanganyi. I'm taking care of it. It's overflowing. Na wacheni niwaambie siri moja guys. Tangu ni lose weight, one thing I've never talked to you about. When I lost weight, my nyege, my vagina, my clitoris became like mad dogs. I'm not lying to you. True testimony. When you lose weight, your vagina is more visible, your clitoris is more visible, and it's out there. I swear to God, walai bilai, hata sengine navaa suruali najishuku. Niko zile za kwani nina feel nini? Listen, I denied myself an opportunity to feel the goodness that I needed to feel because of the health reasons. Unasikia, that is also a problem that comes with weight. Unaelewa? Ukiwa heavier, yes, you do have and enjoy sex, but there are difficulties. I told you, niliwaambia there are difficulties that come when you are heavy and you're going to have sex. Unasikia? I told you the story that happened when we went to visit a friend of my husband. Unasikia? Tukajaribu style ingine. Nilikuwa mnono guys. Tukajaribu style ingine. Hii style ya kuya nini leg over the window. Unasikia? Mnajua style ya leg over the window? So we were in Kisumu guys, and then now we went to visit my husband's friend and we were trying style ya leg over the window. Now because I was heavier, nikaweka mguu. So unajua sasa, unajua huko madirisha ni zile za chuma. Zile za chuma, so unajua madirisha za chuma. Thank you Lucy Juliet. So unachukua mguu yako, unaweka pale juu. Hii mguu. Unachukua hii mguu hii. Unaweka pale juu. Huko hivyo kwa dirisha, kama dirisha ni hii, unaweka dirisha hapa, mguu kwa dirisha hapo, alafu mguu moja inabaki chini, alafu so now you make yourself available, my friend. Sasa I don't know what happened. I don't know guys, I don't know what happened in the middle of everything. Mguu ikakwama kwa dirisha. So everything had been done, tukamaliza kila kitu, tukascream, tukafika the climax, everything, and we made all the swearing. Nika swear kila kitu. Oh my God, I'll never leave you. You are my everything. You take me to heaven and back. Unasikia? After screaming to the game, my leg refused to come out of the window. My dear, we were stranded. Tulijaribu everything. Nikamwambia si uchukue hata Vaseline uweke kwa hii mguu, tujaribu kuslide hiyo mguu itoke. Tukajaribu Vaseline, ikakataa. Tukajaribu kila kitu. So you know it was so embarrassing. Guys, my leg went ikaenda ikaclog kwa chuma ya dirisha hivi. Ujue, na unajua sasa asubuhi hiyo ilikuwa kitu saa ngapi? Saa 6 hivi. Asubuhi time tunafaa kufanya morning glory. Mguu yangu bado imekwama kwa dirisha. We have tried everything. Vaseline tumepaka, lotion tumepaka, sabuni tumepaka. It was not sliding off. In fact, my leg was getting swollen in the window stuck. So morning was coming. Asubuhi inafika. Saa 9 imefika. Ile nini morning glory is no longer there. I'm so stressed. I don't know what to do. Then now I'm also not, nilikuwa worried. I was panicking. I didn't know what to do because now you are in this position, and I had to tell him we had to come to a place where we now have to accept our problem and we have to share our problem. I told him, you know what? You have to call your friend and tell him that you need help. Yes, I told my husband now hakuna njia ingine, itabidi uongeleshe rafiki yako, and my husband didn't want to do it. He was embarrassed. He didn't want to do it because he was like, oh my God, my friend is gonna. I said itabidi umuongeleshe. There's nothing you can, because my leg cannot be on the window. I was getting tired, my friend. My leg was up on the window for almost 4-5 hours. Gosh. I was like, you have to talk to your friend. So now he had to go and talk to his friend. Akachukua ma bed sheets akanifunika mpaka huku juu, sasa ndio rafiki yake asinione huku chini, my friend. It was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Sasa marafiki akaenda kuleta pliers, sijui pliers nini ya kujaribu kuvunja hiyo kitu. Sasa akaanza kukunja hiyo nini, hiyo dirisha, hiyo chuma inakunjwa hivi, wakapanua hivi, alafu mguu yangu ikatolewa. So those are some of the challenges that come when you have weight. Unasikia, when you're plus size, you can get stuck. There are many stories I can tell you that made me feel. Listen, sahi, I'm in a good place. Ndio maana nimwambia don't interfere with my nyege. And I'm not lying to you. When you keep on bringing this person, and of course, let me not lie to you, I loved my husband to death, and he loved me too. If there is any man that loved me, that was him. With his everything, he would give his life for me. but I think it's good for me to also move on. Unasikia? Mkiletanga picha yake eti mnaongea. JB analeta picha ya bwanangu kama jana. Mimi nilikuwa na nyege zangu bwana. Ati naambiwa ati ameweka picha ya bwanangu. Gosh, you are interfering with my nyege. Don't do that to me. And it's not fair. Because wewe uko na bwana yako hapo, sijui hata Bilsaili mnadinyana sijui, but now if you keep on bringing that picture there and mimi I'm getting only nasikia story eti mtu amenitumia ameweka picha ya bwana. Guys, please stop doing that to me. At least I would ask kindly, please allow me to move on from the death of my husband. Please guys, allow me that opportunity. Most of you don't know, you have never lost a husband. Allow me kindly, TikTokers, please. Muniache, let me go through a phase of transitioning. Sawa sawa. I also have my life to live. Tafadhali, allow me, nawaomba please. It's enough. Mumechamba huyu mwanaume. Imagine he's been dead for 4 years now. 4 years. It's enough. Leave him. Let him rest. Even for the sake of my children. Please, let him go. Please kindly, nawaomba. It's out of respect, because most of you have never lost a husband. The day you lose a husband and you bury a husband, you will know how bad it is to put somebody's husband on a ripe and talk about them. That's the day you will feel it. Because this is a person you shared your body, your mind, you shared your life with this person. My husband died during COVID. During COVID, that's when my husband died. And when he died, it was so abrupt. It was so unexpected. I felt like the whole world had collapsed. Like I wanted the world to swallow me. And let me say this again, because people talk about mimi. Nilisikia JB ameweka picha ya bwanangu akisema ati nilichangiwa. JB, nilichangiwa. Wacha nipige makofi kwa wale wote ambao walinichangia. To all the women that stood by me. Guys, I want to just say this very publicly, because listen, I am one person that has gratitude. I believe in the power of gratitude. Sawa sawa. Mimi, when my husband died, I didn't know what to do. I put up a post to tell people my husband was dead. Half of Facebook did not even know I was married. They didn't know. Hawakujua nimeoleka. Because I was a very private person. I never used to post my husband. And my husband was a person that worked in a very big NGO and traveled the world. He never wanted his life on Facebook. Unasikia? Some people here have met him personally when he was traveling around the world. He's worked with people like Inatricia in Norway and all those. My husband died so quickly, so tragically, and he died at a difficult time when people were not even allowed to come and mourn with others in the home. He died during COVID when you could not visit. Let me tell you what women and men in America did. The women and men in America rose from all corners of America. From Pennsylvania, I lived in Pennsylvania then. Listen, guys, I'm not a Christian. I had been very clear about me not being a Christian. I will remember. There is a group called Brethren that woke up. Their chairperson, I think, woke me up. Told me, hey, are you Diana Rose? Nikamwambia, yeah. Akaniambia, we've heard that your husband has died. And we want to help you. We want to condone with you. Guys, the people in that group, they are all over the United States. Those women sent me money like mad people, and the men. There's a woman on Facebook. Her name is Janet, a kissy lady. She went and posted. Women just woke up. I don't know what happened. Women rallied around me. Women covered me. Women sheltered me. Women protected me. I had 6 days to bury my husband. Because if I didn't bury him in 6 days, the government was going to bury him. I'm telling you, guys, women that I don't even know. Siwajui. Mpaka waleo kuna wenye siwajui, I swear to you guys. And that is, I had cash up. Those women rallied around me. They created WhatsApp groups. I was being naingizwa kwa WhatsApp groups. Siwajui. Wakaanza tu kuni. Listen, guys, I was staying in an apartment complex at that time Women that took my address sent me flowers that filled my whole front yard. Mpaka, let me tell you what happened. They were sending flowers za condolences. Mpaka, watu wa kuchukua trash, the city, hapo, waliniambia ya kwamba hizo flowers zitachukuliwa with a special, yani a special day set aside because they couldn't pick them up with the trash. There were that many. So me, unlike you, JB, I will appreciate every person that fundraised for me to protect me, to cover my husband. Siwezi kusimama hapa kwa that strangers walisimama na mimi. And forever I will be grateful. Forever nilichangiwa na forever. Na nilichangiwa bila poster. Bila poster. Nili make 2 posts nikasema mume wangu amekufa na nafaa kuzikwa na siku 6. Sawa sawa, nikaweka namba. That is all I did. Watu waliamka. And I can tell you that was the biggest ever. Na nimewambia in a record 6 hours mpaka Cash App yangu ilifungwanga because of the fundraiser I did. Cash App ilifungwa because I was raised for $17,000. 17,000. Guys, nani amewahi kusikia mchango ya US yenye mere $17,000 in less than 10 hours? Nani? Alafu mnasema sipendwi. Guy, I am loved. Don't be cheated. Don't be cheated even one day. Mtu asiwahi kuwadanganya. Mtu asiwahi kuwadanganya that Diana Ross is hated, that Diana Ross is not loved. Guys, mimi napendwa. I'm loved. Unasikia? I am loved by so many women. Even today, when all this noise is going on, I am loved by so many women who care for me, wako na mimi, calling me, telling me they care for me, asking me how I am, wanting to know what's going on with me, wanting to know if I've gone to work, how am I? They are constantly checking on me, constantly working with me, constantly ensuring I'm fine. And it is for those reasons I will forever and I will always tell people, thank you. Even when we fundraise for people that are ungrateful, I will continuously take responsibility and say sorry to the people that made a commitment because of me. So to all those people, I'm saying again, my supporters, my Team Rich friends, I am sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry for I have to put you through this path again because it's something we have gone through and I shall try to do better. And I want you to know that I appreciate you all. Everybody from Venus, Planets, Shycock, Pauline, thank you. Maggie, thank you. Cassie, Tacy, TTT, people that I love so much dearly. Blue, what do the people I cherish? Doreen, Doti, Gits. Nawapenda sana watu wangu. I love you from the depth of my heart. Thank you for standing and continue trusting and walking with me. I do not take it for granted. I do not take it for granted. Thank you, Tuesday. Thank you. So good to see you. I'm so happy to see you here. So I will forever. I can never ever stand on alive to disrespect people who have contributed towards my cause. Never. I would never. That's not who I am. I was raised properly by my parents. Sawa sawa. So like I said, guys, I have a right to reply. And what I'm replying to is the last bit because it's not a priority. And I'm saying this very clearly. Let me clarify some things about my brother. And I'm saying this again. Those of you on TikTok, I love and care for my brother Roy. Let me make that clear. There is no TikToker that can love my brother more than I. Hata mkikaa kwa platforms mkianalyze, none of you can take my place in my family. Umesikia? And I care for my family deeply more than anything else. None of you can ever take my place. None of you can ever be a replacement of Joyce's children. Never. None of you, even in your analysis platforms. Okay? And my family will always come first. And that does not mean that we cannot make mistakes. Yes, something happened to our family, and we have learned from it. And none of my family members can ever be harmed by me. And I will always take responsibility. And by the way, I do not regret to say this. Yes, I got Roy arrested. Yes, I wanted him to go to court. And yes, he did not go to court because a part of my family decided to keep him away so that he could not get arrested. And I accepted that fact. Nasikia? Tumeelewana? So, my family can never be content for TikTokers or analysts. That is the power we took away from you guys because we realized you are using our family to be your content. So we took that power away from you because you wanted to make my brother Mboka on TikTok. That is completely unacceptable. So we cut that off. And we are a work in progress. Slowly by slowly, those bridges, those things that happened in my family, they will fix themselves with nature without TikTokers getting involved. The healing in my family is going to be a gradual process. But there is no TikToker that will ever be a part of my family or discuss my family or bring issues about my family or try to talk about my family or make my family content. That one will never happen ever again. Never. Let me make that clear. So if you choose to go and say the stories you want to say, that's your funeral. Umesikia? But my family will never be analyst content. Never. Because none of you can ever walk with my brother like I have. None of you. Umesikia? None of you. Hata sahi mkiitwa hamwezi. Umesikia? So leave my brother alone. Let him be. It's enough. You've used him enough kama content. And don't think because he's silent he cannot talk. Don't ever be cheated. The time for you to use my brother is gone. Iyo mlango tulifunga. I hope you can get that. Sawa sawa. And it's time for our family to do whatever they need to do and allow nature to take its course. Whatever will align, will align. But it will not be because of TikTokers. No. It will be because it is time for that alignment to happen. Tumeelewana? For those of you mwenye mnataka kujinyonga, mnataka kujipiga mamatiti kwa ukuta, ati sijui nini ilimfanyikia, kuma mama zenu wajinga. Stay away from my family. And yes, JB alinipatia polisi mwenye nilienda kukamata nayo Roy. And she didn't know I was going to arrest Roy at that time. I asked her and she didn't want to give me the number. At least Mimi, I have integrity. I'm not like JB. I'll not lie. I asked her the first time. She asked me if I was going to arrest my brother and said she wouldn't help. And I told her no. I went back and I told her it's a different person. Akanipatia namba ya Mike. Na Mike akanipatia polisi mwingine. Ndio nilitumia. Sawa sawa. So, he went through the right process ya kushikwa. Na nilikuwa nataka aende kotini. And that was the end of the story. So, hizo stories zenu zingine, you can make them. I can't stop you. Mkitaka kutengeneza story, sijui ya kubakwa, nyofo, ridho, pieka, do it. You can do whatever you want to do. Sawa sawa. Now that's number one thing that nasikia mnasema kuna Pandora box. Sawa. Mimi I even have recordings zenye nilipiga na mapolisi niko nazo hapa. That's number one. Number two, story ya Karembo. Mimi nilitumana pesa kwa TikTok drama, akaenda akareport. Sawa. Akachukua OB na polisi walikuwa wanafuatilia Karembo. And then Saigon was introduced to me by Abigail. Tumelewana? Yes. Na alikuwa anaenda kutafuta Karembo. Alipewa pesa aende akatafute Karembo. That is it. Sawa. Na ikaishia hapo. Sasa mimi juzi ndio Abigail aliniambia, yeye ndiye aliambia Saigon asifuate Karembo. And I'm at peace with that. That's okay. That is gone. There is no story, there is no Pandora box there. Tumeelewana? Which other story is there yenye mnafikiria iko ndani? Story ya Pesh. JB sent me a text message and said she's tired of Pesh. Anangoja Pesh akifika Kenya atafanya nini? Ataongea na Mike waone vile wanaweza wakafanya nini kudeal na yeye. I shared with you the text message. Did I not share with you the text message from WhatsApp? I did. Haya. Not involving me in any way. I was not involved. Mambo ingine? Yes, magazeti. Story ya Dula. Mimi mwenyewe niliomba namba ya Dula because Dula alikuwa ameweka picha ya familia yangu na watoto wangu kama content. Umesikia? Aliweka kama content kwa platform. And I was done with that. So I wanted to take legal action against Dula. Ningetaka polisi, ningetumia polisi. I didn't. Mimi mwenyewe niliomba anifanyie nini? Anipatie details za Dula, ndio nifanye nini? Nimpeleke kotini. So she went and got those details for me. Hapo pali unaona nimempatia namba, alisema namba lazima ikuwe ya Safaricom. Alinitumia voice note. I played that voice note for you. Sawa. And for other people also, Mary wa magazeti mwenye alitangaza kifo yangu, I wanted to pursue legal action against them. Ningetaka kuwakamata na polisi, I had the contacts. I didn't do that. Sawa. So yes, JB did get me information for these people and she sent that to me. I did not pursue the legal course that I needed to pursue. And I have no regrets looking for their details because they hurt me. And no apologies too. Sawa. Let me make that clear. Because sikukuwa nimeamka kuchokoza mtu. I was responding to kuchokozwa. And Magazeti has used me as content for several years. Even when I don't address them. There is no post of mine that has Magazeti on my wall. But Magazeti imejaza picha zangu na vitu zangu wakinitroll. Sawa. So yes, I'm a person of integrity and I take responsibility that I did ask for them, their details to be brought to me. I did. And I take stock of my actions. Mimi, I'm not like other people. I'll do it. Sawa. That is something that I did. I asked for help because I needed it at that time. And so she helped me as a friend. No regrets whatsoever. Sawa. Ni nini tena mpya yenye inaweza kuwa kwa Pandora box? Wacha nifikirie. What else? JB, you didn't know I was pregnant. You didn't have confirmation because it wasn't your business. I felt like you have a big mouth and you're a liar and uncouth. I didn't need to tell you anything about it. Pregnancies are things that you keep safe away from people who are evil. Yeah? Another thing nilikuwa nataka kusema ni gani tena? What else happened? So there was nothing actually there was nothing that happened between me and JB. Nothing at all. That was all. Hakuna. There was nothing. The rest was TikTok gossip. TikTok gossip. TikTok band. Sawa. That is all. Mabubu, that is all that happened. Mabubu, bububu, and bububu. So that is all that happened. So, nothing else. Sawa. The rest ilikuwa ni biashara yao. Kama ni story na Peter alikuwa na Nancy, sijui kushikana na Nancy, sijui na nani. Those were normal things that she wanted to do to pursue justice. She wanted to pursue justice for people who went to her mother's place. Mimi, I'm glad that thank you, highest queen, and said that thank you Essie, I love you. Ati walikuja kusema ati mimi ndio nilienda, mulisikia from the horse's mouth. Cindy Jeff said it herself. Thank you Essie, nakupenda sana. Sawa sawa. Siku mtongoza peke yake. We have a good relationship, a wonderful one actually, very cordial, very wonderful relationship. Is a gentleman. Sawa sawa. So I took it further. That is what usually happens. Ukizuba kwa class, kwa soko. Soko ni chafu guys. Soko ni chafu. Soko ni chafu yenye ukizuba, shauri yako. You have to be smart. Hata mimi sahi nikupatia connection nikwambie okay here, call my brother to deliver fish to you. My friend, ukipata kama huyo brother, like I have a brother here in the US by the way, akikuja Kenya, nikikupatia kitu connection iseme ndio hii, chukua namba hii. My friend, ukizubasi ni shauri yako. Ukipewa hiyo namba, si unaona vile unafanya. Amkumbuki nani pia akijaribu kuchukua pilot wangu huko ile side. Nani? Muombaji, pastor. Si hata pastor alijaribu kuingia kwa nini ya pastor kwa pilot wangu jamani. It's life. People try these things. Soko ni chafu. Soko is very tight. Unasikia? So people can say story ya do. Alisema story gani ya do? Thank you Margaret. Amazing andika. Story gani ya do? Hebu andika. There is nowhere at all that there was any money that I was involved in with the lady called Julie. None. She never sent me any money. Normal conversation about a land that was available. Normal. Nothing. And she knew I was pregnant. We used to talk. And so she decided one time to send a gift card for food. That is normal. I send gift cards to people every day. Normal. Sawa sawa. So there was nothing there. Still waiting for her to bring evidence of 2 million. Ameshindwa kuleta. Very normal conversation. Nothing else. Nini tena? Waridi, si ndio? What new? What new? Stories of Peter Kioi, she can deal with them herself. I was not involved. I don't care about them. Stories nani tena? And anybody else mwenye ako na swali? Ask your questions. Mimi there's nothing else. Story ya nani ya Kemi? Kemi alisema nini? Kemi kwa kutulia, tafuta makaratasi kwanza. Please. Tafuta makaratasi. Mimi Kemi akiniping, I will respond. Tumeelewana? Akiniping, akinipigia ding 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 ding. Niyo hiyo. Tamletea hapa Parwanja. Sawa? Stay away from me, I stay away from you. That's the rule. Mimi sinanga issue na mtu. Sawa sawa? You can bet. Ukicall, I will answer. Nimesikia mnajigaragaza ati mko na chai. Mutashituka. Unaweza kujigaragaza uko na chai na utapata kama chai yako ndio iko moto kushinda yenye unapanga kuleta. Mimi by the way, let me tell you, I kept quiet with a lot of things. Msinionange nimenyamaza hapa ati nimenyamaza juu mimi ni mjinga. I keep quiet with a lot of things. I am very quiet. There is a lot that I know I choose not to talk about it because sometimes it's not necessary. Hakuna haja. Na kwa wale wenye nasikia ni wa mama wa Amerika eti wanapanga kutoa Diana Ross America sijui kumreport kwa FBI. I said before you do things like that, enda find out kwa nini mtu ako hapa Amerika kwanza. Tafadhali muache kujaibisha. Stop filling the FBI portal with nonsense. Please respect yourselves. Sawa? Tafadhali. Munakaa kama machizi. Those people think you're not normal. They think you're abnormal. Unasikia? Hey, tafadhali, respect yourselves. Anzeni kujiheshimu. Umeelewa? Respect yourselves. Haya. Sasa wacha nisikie recording and a report. Wacha niweke, and I'm not putting it in a JBL because I don't think my JBL deserves to play this voice. So wacha ni play reply. This was a recording that JB had yesterday, and I have a right to reply so that you don't say I'm petty. I'm giving her the honors of playing a recording on my live, which I really shouldn't, but I have to just because it's necessary. Sawa.
I want to say something. You know, when you're saying the truth, when you're saying the truth, you don't have to struggle or to force the truth down people's throats.
Yeah. Like you struggle to go and get a video in an Indian live. I hope you can apply the same advice to you, JB, in Swale. If you're saying the truth, you don't have to go to an Indian blog to go and look for a recording for a video that is not mine. Sawa.
You don't have to use energy. You don't have to gang up. Truth is always truth. That is why most of the time, I ignore a lot of noise that I hear. You know? That is why it's easy for me to ignore noise, especially when I know it's not the truth. But kuna ile energy utaweka when someone says something about you, that energy at the end of the day, if you are sober-minded, you will know that energy is being released to cover up something. I'm not going to go out of the topic. I will go straight now. Because I need you now to sleep and rest because you haven't for 5.
Why would you be worried about my sleep? You have children. Take care of your children. I'm not your child, bitch. I'm not your child. And please, next time you need to address me, please, I've said you need to have proper comprehension skills. I need to know what you're talking about. I want to know what you're talking about. Are you trying to talk about the emotions? Are you trying to talk about fatigue? What are you talking about? Be very clear. Because for you to address me, like I said, you have to be at a good place where you understand the person you're addressing. I don't want to struggle to understand what you're talking about. I don't like this. I'm having a gamut of feelings. I don't like it. Get straight to the point. I need to know what you're addressing. Okay? Currently, I'm having a difficulty just picking up exactly what you're saying.
This I care. I care. As a fellow woman, I care. Knowing that you're not working because of your bipolar, I care.
Well, bitch. Again, you can't know what's happening in the USA. You failed to even understand the German language where you are. You've not even been able to get a job in Germany yourself. You cannot know anything about employment. For you to talk about employment, you've got to be employed at some point. You do not know the benefits or the beauty of employment. So you have no right to talk about employment. You don't know about it. You've never been employed. Please, respect yourself.
So please, I need to talk for the last time today. Because I feel like your energy is draining.
Okay, bitch, again, you need to talk for the last time today. Are you going mute? Are you going dumb? Do you have a medical condition that's going to shut your mouth off? Is your tongue getting thicker than your mouth? What's going on with you? Why do you want to talk for the last time? Is this so important to you? I mean, are you going to stop talking to your children or your family? What do you mean?
It is not only draining me, it is distracting me from focusing on important things.
Now, what important things are we talking about? What are these important things? Of course, you're drained because liars get drained very easily. When you lie to a point that you claim that there's a 2 million transaction and you can't prove it, you're going to be drained. Because when you lie, you have to wake up to look for another lie to cover the lie that you had made up. That's what usually happens. That's why you're getting drained. When you make up a lie and you talk about someone being pregnant or not pregnant, well, you're not their doctor, you're going to struggle. That's what usually happens. You get drained because a liar has to use another lie to cover up the lies that they made. That's why you're getting drained. I'm not drained, boo. Okay? That's what usually happens. So you are drained. I ain't drained. I've been asking you to take responsibility and account for what you're saying. That is what you've not been able to do. So you are drained because you've been lying. It's the lies that you've been making up are the ones that are draining you. It's not me. I'm sorry.
And it's also affecting even the people around me. People like Swale najua amejipata hapa ndani because you just started by calling nafunga chapter.
Are you saying just or justy? What is she saying? Am I struggling to know? Is she talking about just or justy? What is she saying? What is this? Is it a pronunciation that I'm hearing? Is it a problem? What is she saying? Is she talking about justice or justy or just? What is it? Which one amongst it is it? I need to know because I really need to understand what she's talking about. And you're saying that people around you are drained. Well, they are getting what they ordered for, didn't they? They decided to get themselves involved in this shit, please. The moment you dip yourself in soup that doesn't belong to you, you're going to burn. It's going to burn you. That's what usually happens. You are entering a kitchen that does not belong to you. You're going to get burned. So who asked them to get involved? That you're mentioning their names.
And kufunga chapter doesn't mean hata ukiongea kesho I won't respond. You know why? Kwako wewe ni mshindani. Wewe ni yule mtu unataka ku have the last because I've known you, I've had conversations with you.
You don't know me, girl. You don't fuck me. You don't know me. If you knew me, you would have made sure you have proper records. You don't know me. You don't know shit about me. If you knew me, you would have known about my pregnancy. You didn't know, so you don't know me. If you knew me, you would not have said I'm unemployed. You don't fucking know me at all. Okay? You don't know me. You wish you knew me. You don't know me. You don't. If you knew me, you would have understood my values and I knew that I'm a person that is against gender-based violence. You don't know me. You would not be upset when I'm going to save another woman who is a survivor of GBV. You don't know me. If you knew me, you would have understood why I called you Amboro Protector. You don't know me because you are Amboro Protector. Why were you surprised when I called you Amboro Protector? You don't know me. You are surprised because you don't know me. You don't know that I'm a person that is bold and audacious and I do not care and I'm not afraid to tell you the truth as it is. As Amboro Protector, you are a person that is okay with women being abused and you don't want women to be saved from violence. So you don't know me, so don't say you know me. You don't. If you knew me, you'd know that I'm against revenge porn, something that you practiced and cherished all the time while putting up and talking about another woman's vagina on a constant. You've been tone deaf about my values. You don't fucking know me.
I know exactly that wewe ni yule mtu hata kama ni uongo utakuwa wewe ndio wa mwisho kuongea because to you think hiyo ndio kushinda, but it's very clear that you're defeated. The way you're moving on the streets, you're very defeated.
No. I ain't defeated. No. There's no competition. I can't compete with you. You are a dimwit. I can't. There's no competition, JB, between me and you. The word defeat when we are talking about me and you. Okay? The only time I want you to use that word is when, first of all, you are at a place where you can comprehend and understand what I'm saying. You're a person that struggles to even understand simple things that I'm articulating. The other day when you're trying to talk about bipolar, you didn't understand why I responded to you. So we cannot be competing. I said, for you to compete with me, your brain has to gravitate towards where mine is, at least even a third. You're not there yet. So there is no defeat or win situation with me and you. This was about facts, my dear. There's no competition. I know you are obsessed with trying to look like we're in primary school competing. Competing against what and for what? I do not compete with people of low IQ. I don't. You do not fit that bill. Okay? So please, another thing, it's important for you to understand that this was an opportunity for you to show your integrity, and you failed. That is what you failed in, because integrity calls for you to be accountable for what you say. If you say someone is a con and they ask for 2 million, integrity calls for you to produce the evidence. So you've never done that. You've not produced nothing. That's the thing. So the failure, this is not a competition. This was a test of integrity. And it's true and clear you don't have any